Hello guys, very good evening to everyone. Can you please confirm, am I audible to all?
Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, YouTube candidates, can you please confirm, am I audible? Everyone right here in a call, please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Great, great. Okay. So guys, here we have gathered to be get understand what must be, the level one assessment for the Capgemini when it comes to the technical aspects. I hope everyone right here has joined the morning session. And in the morning session, we guys have understood, okay, what is the ticks and tags to tackle with the verbal, and some couple of points are already taught by the Mr. Shakir sir. Tomorrow also some points are going to be taken care. Only the thing is you guys needs to be practice that content on a daily basis. And as per the plan, we are having one more online exam where we are going to repeat it out the last Capgemini questions there in the exam, and we are going to manipulate the results right at there. So that is going to be shared by your TPO sirs right there in a group when we are going to plan with the test and everything. But uh, in this session, we guys are going to talk about the technical MCQs part related to the Capgemini, which we will have on campus in the next week. So let us get it, discuss it more, like what will be, the part of assessment related to the Capgemini and what kind of preparation does we required so it far. So when it comes to Capgemini level one assessment, okay, there are actually two different levels where the technical is uses right at there. So here itself, when it comes to Capgemini level one assessment, in the level one assessment, we have technical, okay, how much, like 15. Okay, I can write 10 plus 15. I will get it separate. What is this 10 exactly and what is this 15 exactly? So the 10 are the MCQs. Okay, on what topic it will come, we will talk it later. And this 15 also the MCQs. Okay, so first 10 MCQs are comes from the data structure concept. Okay, what will be and what kind of questions they might get asked, we will discuss entire things in a call. But before moving ahead, I just want you guys to be get confirm. I hope my font and everything you guys can able to see correctly right there in YouTube platform very well, and here in the Zoom call as well. Can you please confirm that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let us wait for some time to get the YouTube confirmation. I guess it may have a delay of 20 seconds. That's it, only 20-second delay. YouTube people, can you please confirm, is that font is visible to you properly? Yes, yes, sir. Okay, okay, fine. Great, great. Okay, now the 10 questions are there from the data structure. What we are going to be prepared, we will discuss with that. And these 15 questions are from the pseudocodes. Okay, these are 15 pseudocodes are going to come. So completely 25 questions are there. So these 25 questions, to solve this 25 question, you may have 20 or 25 minutes of time. Okay, this time of the section, the Capgemini used to change all the time. like last year before, when we have seen the Capgemini paper. By that time itself, they have mentioned 25 minutes, and that last 1 year they have mentioned 20 minutes. So we have that details, either a 20 minutes or 25 minutes of section of the technical we supposed to have. Well, to talk about data structure, we are going to prepare on it. And most ever important thing, we here gathered to crack this round. And to crack this round, how many questions from these 10 and how many questions from these 15 needs to be correct? That scenario is really very important. So when I need to crack this round, out of this 10, I required to solve, means correct questions. 6 questions I need required to be correct out of this 10. And out of this 15, I required minimum 11 and maximum 13 pseudocodes to be correct. If that one is getting done, you done with this round. Particularly, you have cracked with this round, you need to be prepared for the next. Now, as we needs to crack with this particular thing, like 6 questions out of 10 from the data structures and 11 to 13 questions out of 15 from the pseudocodes. So there are some pattern we are going to be understand, and we are going to run over the pattern. What I really wanted to do, okay, data structure is a part of control structures and everything, and some certain executions right at there. So we will first try to understand the pseudocode. There are two reasons why we are going to take the pseudocode section first. One is at your particular implementation of control structure part, and other one is the, like here we have functional and reverse, and what we can say that recursion function calling as well. So we will going to talk about pseudocode first, because they have the number of questions more, 15 number of questions are there it seems. So we are going to solve with that particular problem. We will understood what kind of level of pseudocodes are going to ask in the drive, how to tackle with that, and some couple of assignments also every time you guys are supposed to be received. So I hope till to the point everyone right here in a call got to know the information that okay, these might be the set of questions, and to tackle this round I need to correct these many questions from each and every things, and that too within a specific amount of time. So that time of the section is really matters, guys. You cannot like put yourself in such a dilemma that okay, I'm solving one question, and for a single question I'm going to take 2 minutes or something. Well, in initial level that will be so fine, but when you are going to deal within a sectional basis, then within some sort of time you need to solve that questions. And here in these sessions, like from today onwards, we guys are going to understand what are the tricks and tactics using which I can able to solve that question in a minute, and I can move forward to the next. So let us make them understood the pseudocode sections one by one. So here you may receive, okay, comes to the pseudocode section. So in the pseudocode section, you may receive these pseudocodes in a 4 different level. Okay, level 1 pseudocode, you cannot say that as a level 1. It must be starts with level 0 pseudocode. Then we have second is what, level 1 pseudocode. Then third one is that is level 2 pseudocode. Then the fourth one is level 3 pseudocode. And the last one is the level 4 pseudocode. So this level for all the pseudocodes, we guys needs to understand, and there is nothing as much expect the technical concept into all these levels. Only the thing is you need to make them understood really at a particular aspects in such a way that you can able to solve that questionnaires along with that given data. So first of all, if I'm going to talk about level 0, what it will be? Okay, this will be a simple calculations. Okay, simple calculations. And these simple calculations can be done using bitwise operators. Remember all the time, like Capgemini pseudocodes are really focused the bitwise operators and their implementation. Okay, today in the first session, we guys are going to understand what are these bitwise operators and how I can able to solve some couple of examples using bitwise operator, and we will try to solve each and every bitwise operator right at here. Okay, in level 1 pseudocode, there may be, okay, the pseudocodes which combines in a decision control structure. Okay, they will maybe give you some block of code where some decision control structures are there, like if else, elif ladder, or nested if else, and using to that you need to try to solve the answers, and for that you must requires the execution of each and every decision control structure right at there. That we will keep it revised and make it done in our class. In the level 2, okay, this is level 2 and level 3 pseudocodes are more in numbers out of 15. So you needs to put more efforts to get understood level 2 and level 3 pseudocode. Level 2 pseudocode will be in a combination of looping plus decision control structure format. So the pseudocodes that maybe got written in the format of looping and decision control structure, that pseudocode is belongs to the level 2. And mark my words, as per my experience till to the date, at least like let us imagine that there are 15 pseudocodes they are going to mention. So out of 15, there might be 7 to 8 pseudocodes are there who is going to be works on that level 2 pseudocode. Likewise, we have this level 3 pseudocode as well with us. Level 3 pseudocodes are the functional pseudocode. Okay, and these functional pseudocode may deals with an argumented function concept in the pseudocode itself. Okay, we guys have already gone through with all this content. What we need is we need a proper revision on this content. We need a proper questionnaires to deal with that. And if we can able to have all these proper questionnaires and revisions in a proper way format, we can easily crack this pseudocode round. And last, and which is much more important pseudocode level, that is again functional pseudocode, but it may returns into the recursive format. So here in a recursive format, we have this pseudocodes level with us. And again, I'm telling you this point, the level 4, level 3, and level 2 pseudocode, they will ask you more because lot of confusions are there inside these levels. But if you can able to understood the concept related to that particular structure in a programming, you can easily able to tackle this round. Only the thing is you need to put your focus 100%. You have to solve the bitwise operators with some speedy format, and if you can know how the decision and looping control structure works, then easily you can able to tackle with this. Now this is all about the 5 levels. Those are going to ask in the pseudocode section, and my plan right here is in first 3 to 4 days, let us finish all these 5 levels of the pseudocode in the session, and last 2 or 3 days we guys are going to discuss with the data structure part. Well, with this, I consider that you guys have get some little bit idea about what kind of levels it may be and how many numbers of question with what level it may comes in your sectional part. Okay, if you understood that, just give me the confirmation. Then we will move forward to understood level 0 pseudocodes right at here. Yes, guys, is that understood? Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'm just waiting reply from the YouTube live. All right. Okay. Okay. Great. Great. Now let us get into the execution. So as we guys can see in the level 0, we have a simple calculations where we are using what bitwise operators. What we are using? We are using the bitwise operator. So initially, we needs to know what are the bitwise operators and how to solve with their values. And bitwise operator plays a very important role in the coding, like to be right with the specific logics. And Capgemini will really focus for the application development programming. So they really require a student who can able to understand the bitwise operators really very well. So can anyone here in a call tell me what are the bitwise operators we will have in a program? You can take any single programming, either Python, Java, C, C++. You just tell me what are the bitwise operators are there.
And operator, or operator,
XOR.
XOR,
Okay, we
XOR,
have first, let us get started with and. So and operator return using the single ampersand in the pseudocode format. Okay, then second is what we have, what or operator returns with single pipe symbol in the pseudocode format. Then we have what here? What is next? What you were telling?
XOR,
XOR. Okay, XOR returns in the format of this cap symbol in the pseudocode. Then
Left,
what is it?
left shift and right shift.
Okay, left shift. Okay, I got written as a right shift. So this must be what? Left shift. And it got written like the same. And then what we have? Right shift. And it got written with the same. Again, one more left. What is that?
Complement.
Yes, what is that? Bitwise complement. Okay, you can say not operator, and that can be written in the pseudocode using this tilde symbol. Okay, very basic things that you guys needs to do is what you have to first do understand about all these bitwise operators and their executions. But before understanding the execution, one point that you guys needs to be so much clear all about is what bitwise operator always took the two binary operands. What is the first point is like this bitwise operator always took, okay, let me write it here. Those are always took what? Two binary operands. Okay, or like I can say two operands only. Why to write that binary keywords again? So it is going to took two operands, and this both of the operands in especially pseudocode format are in a integer data. Remember these things very commonly. If you're using bitwise operator, then you're supposed to be received the minimum two operands. Minimum two operands. There must be the two values, and all these values must be there in integer data type. Well, okay, that's fine. So I have any bitwise operands. If I talk about and, if I talk about or, if I talk about XOR, if I talk about left, right, or complement. So I am supposed to be having two integer, what I can say, operands to that. And with these two integer operands, it is going to be follow one particular way to solve with each and every questions. And here in a call, I'm getting considered that you people already know about the logical tables of and, or, XOR, and complement. Can you please confirm? I'm getting it considered that you already know about it. Yes, no?
yes, yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What about others in YouTube call also? I'm just waiting for their replies. Okay. Okay, fine. So that logical gates we guys are required here. Without that logical gates, you cannot able to solve these particular operations. Now, let us begin with the and, let us begin with the or and XOR, because these three operator may have a one common way to make them solve. Okay, so what are these common ways to make them solve? Let us take an example. Okay, here, let me get it at the top of the screen. We will took that understood of and really very well. As I told, or XOR are going to be followed the same operation as similar to the AND. So let us take an one single example here. First, I will check with the values. Let me open any online compiler. I don't have Python installed in my system. Let me check whether I have or not. No, I don't have. Okay, let me get back to any online compiler here. And inside the online compiler, I will run with some couple of values. Let us say like online GDB. And here I'm going to select the language as Python. And I'm going to work with some data. See what I'm going to do. I'm creating A equals to, let us say 34. Okay, B equals to, let us say, what I can say, 37. And I'm trying to print A and B, that is A bitwise and B, then A or B, that is A bitwise or B, then that is A XOR B, that is A bitwise XOR B. And bitwise operators are going to perform something on a cheap level. Cheap level means not that CHIP, it is not that CHEAP, it is CHIP. Cheap level means at your computers of arithmetic and logical unit. At the unit of that arithmetic and logical unit of your computer, they are going to perform some arithmetic operations, kind of plus minus, depends on the operator itself, and they are going to return the result in a decimal form. So if I have the value of A as a 34 and the value of B as a 37, then AND or XOR, what is it going to return? First, we will see the value and then we will evaluate. So let me just click on run. And here we are having the output. You guys can see. Let me just zoom it out. So you may probably notice with that. I want you guys to remind with these values. Okay, can you guys please confirm what are the values right here?
32, 39, 7.
Yes, what are the values? The values are 32, 39 and 7. Means when it is comes to A and B, means when I'm finding out the bitwise of that particular operator 34 and 37, the values are 32. Okay, when we are finding out the OR operation, the values are 39. And when I'm finding out the XOR operation, the values are 7. Now the question is, how come these values are forming right at here? How come 32 is going to form? How come 39 is going to form? How come 7 is formed? For that, some cheap level execution is going to be work, as I said. So to work with that cheap level execution, you need to understand how the things are working along with the bitwise operator. So let us do understood about AND first, and then we will get back about OR and XOR together once in a time. So here, okay, I have two operands. One operand is A, which is having the value of 34, and other operand I'm writing here at the right side of the screen, which is what B equals to 37. Now, as we have A equals to 34 and B equals to 37, very first step that you needs to perform when you are solving the bitwise operator is what? To convert. Okay, to convert what? To convert these decimals, okay, into the binary. Okay, you have to be more like, speedy to convert the decimal numbers into the binary. And I hope everyone right here in a call can able to understand how to convert the decimals into the binary. Yes, guys, can you please confirm me on that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everyone right here in a call, can you please
Yes,
confirm?
sir.
Sir.
So,
Okay,
yes,
okay, fine.
yes,
So
sir.
you needs to calculate me about what is the conversion of 34 decimals into the binary. Please tell me here.
1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0.
Okay, one, can you please repeat it out?
0, 0, 0,
Three times
1.
zero, right?
Yes, sir. 1, 0.
1, 0. So we have this particular implementation. What is that? 1, 0, triple 0, 1 0 in the call. Okay. Now, what is the binary of 37? Tell me.
100 101.
Right? This is the binary of 37. So very basic thing that you need to do is you have to convert the decimals into the binary. Once you convert the decimal into the binary, the step 2 is going to start. What is the step 2? Step 2 is applying. Read it here very well. What is that? Applying. Applying what? Applying the respective logical operation. Okay, respective. Maybe I made the spelling mistake. You guys please take this out. So respective what? Logical operations. So which means what? If I'm calculating the bitwise and, then on that binary operation, I need to find out what the respective logical operations. Again, and I'm going to be working on. Similar to that, if I'm finding out bitwise or, then similar like this, then we are applying that respective logical or operation. Similar like this, again, if I'm working on, XOR, then I'm applying that XOR logical operation. But much more important thing while applying that part of, you know, animation, it's sorry, the part of logical operation is what, whenever you are applying that animation, you needs to be make sure that you should provide that animation, sorry, again, you should provide that logical operations from right to left direction only. These direction does it going to be follow. You cannot follow any other direction. Only these directions only you have to write, and using that directions only you have to perform that logical operator. As a part of example, see here. So what if I am going to say the logical and of 0 and 1? What is the 0 and 1? Tell me.
0.
0.
0, right? Again, 1 and 0 and operation becomes what? 0.
0.
Again, 0 and 1 becomes what?
0.
0. 0
Zero.
and becomes what? 0. 0 and 0
0.
becomes what? 0. And 1 and 1 becomes what? 1.
1.
Remember, in the bitwise logical operation, there is no any carry of 1 or 0 or something. So you have to completely remove that things of carrying the elements in the bitwise logical solving. Now, once you receive, okay, once you receive the result in the binary format, the third step will come in picture. What is that third step? Third step says, okay, convert what? Convert these binary, okay, result binary we can say into what? Into the decimal. Now I need to convert this in a decimal. So I know the drill how I'm going to perform with that. So this is 2 raised to 0. Okay, let me write here. This is 2 raised to 1. This is 2 raised to 2. This is 2 raised to 3. This is 2 raised to 4. And this is 2 raised to 5. Now, wherever we have 1, only that 1 we are going to consider. Zeros we are not going to consider. So as per my result, so I have received the 1 on 2 raised to 5, and 2 raised to 5 is what? 32. So the result of these, that is A and B, is equal to what? 32. And this is how we can able to make them evaluate. I hope you guys have understood what are the ways to evaluate with the logical and operation. Yes, no, can you please confirm?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
All right. Now, as I said, okay, we guys are having the same approach for logical OR also and logical XOR also. Means whenever I'm going to calculate the bitwise operations using these bitwise operators, then in a three steps we are going to performing the task. First step is to convert that operands decimals into the binary. Second step is to applying that respective logical operation, whatever it may be, bitwise and, bitwise or bitwise XOR. And third step is what? On the result, okay, on the result binary, okay, convert into where? Convert into the decimal. And that must be the result of this particular operand. Now, I'm going to give you three examples, and I want you guys to work on that examples and tell me the result. But very important thing, as just now I showed you that we can able to calculate this answer on a compiler also. But if you really wanted to crack that exam, don't go for the compiler. Put the timers and mark it at your side. Okay, within how many seconds or within how many minutes did I require to solve this question. Don't focus here in the chat box whether someone has put the answer or not. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. What about others? Is
Yes.
that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great, great, great. So let us took this question. So this will be the question number one for you. This is second question here. Let me write the space so that you guys can able to understand. And this must be the third question. Let us say. Now you want me, like I want you to solve on the same approaches, and please tell me the answer once you're done in the chat box. Please do not mute yourself. Just put it in a chat box so that those who are practicing, for them it should not be feel any disturbance kind of things. Just put me in the chat box. I will read that properly later. We have a results from the YouTube live. What are the results is like they are saying 34. Second answer is 123 and third one is 34 one more time. Yes, yes, Alfia, that's right. Okay, okay. So I consider that with this, you guys have understood it really very well, like how we can able to solve the AND operations and how we can able to deal with that. Yeah, guys, can you please confirm with the same? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The candidate from the YouTube live, can you please confirm with the same? All right, those who are like still doing with that same, I will suggest you to get shifted to the next level where we are going to solve the simple program pseudocodes right here. I have segregated with some couple of questions. Let me just make them copy and paste it. Meantime, I'm just stopping this sharing of the screen right here for a couple of minutes. Then I will get back along with some questionnaires and each and one question I'm going to help you solve right here. Second question, you guys have to try it by yourself and you have to tell me what is the correct option. Okay, let me just stop the sharing for only 2 minutes. Please be there in a call itself. All right, I hope you can able to see the screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I'm going to take some questions one level up. As I know, I have trained you guys on this domain, and now you might get revision on the same. So I just want you to keep push yourself and get stuck to the next level of the questions and try to get them understand and try to execute right it here. Okay, so some couple of questions here I'm going to paste and one by one, as I said, first question I will help you to solve. Second, you have to solve it by your side. If there is any new that we will get it discussed and we will implement right it here. So here is the set of questionnaires. Okay, so this 5 questions that we guys are going to solve, that is our today's target. Let me get at this top of the screen. Now, here you guys can see this title will come. What is the title? What will be the output of following pseudocode? So definitely this is going to become as a title and they are supposed to be give you the pseudocode like this format. And this pseudocode is exactly belongs to the level 1 pseudocode because of here we have the decision controls to be got written. Now in this pseudocode always remembers that if there are any decision control structures, those are uses like if or LLC for anything. So those are supposed to be rights with their own keywords and their blocks are supposed to be end by the end if keyword. Now, what is the meaning of this? The if is having this condition, okay, this is the condition of if guys, and if this condition will becomes true and false, behalf of it, these two statements are there inside the if. If these statements are there inside the if, then these statements are going to deal or are going to be executes or not. It is completely on the condition of if which is we are going to run, and then we have to be get conclude with the answer. So let us first try to solve. Okay, here what is the value of a, b and c is given, that is also much more important. So if I can see, let me delete this from last. So I have the value of a equals to 4. Okay, this is the first line of the code is defining that, okay, you are having three variables, and that too from all are integer data types. And in the second line, we are setting up the variable value. So here I set like at this line, a equals to 4, b equals to 5, and c equals to 7. I will suggest one thing, whenever you are solving with the pseudocode, please get your pen and paper ready, and you have to just make them solve very fast. Okay, then I know how the if statement is going to work. Okay, if the condition in if block becomes true, then and then only the block of statement inside this if is going to run. And if the condition in that if block become false, then these statements are going to be skipped. Well, okay, so to run this block of statement, I have to calculate the output of this condition first. If that condition becomes true, then I'm going to run this statement. If the condition is false, then we are not going to run with this statement. Now, what is the condition here? Okay, please check this out. The condition, it got written like a plus b is less than b minus a. And here they have uses double ampersand. Double ampersand means what? The logical and. Remember this, double ampersand means what? Logical and. Single ampersand means your bitwise and. Okay, double ampersand means logical and b is less than 0. Now, whenever you guys are having logical and in a condition, in that aspect, I will suggest you one trick is, first of all, you please try to solve the less number. Okay, the what we can say, the small size of condition first, because in a and if any one condition becomes as a false, the entire condition output becomes as a false. So I will go for this small condition right here. In my case is b is less than e. So what is the value of b is 5, and what is the value of a is 4. So 5 is less than 4. Condition becomes what? False. So if it is true also, means the second first condition output is true or false also, the output of this entire condition will be becomes what? False. So my efforts of calculating this particular condition was completely left out, and I got to know this condition is results with the output as false. Now, if it is false, then these block of statement will not execute. It will goes outside. Now, in the outside, we have again two line of code, and in this two line of code, we are changing the value of C and A along with XOR and or and bitwise operator. So let us change with that C here. So I'm going to say C equals to what? 1 XOR 2. So I need to solve the XOR, and whatever the result of this and the value of C. C is what? 7 itself. Now 1 XOR 2. Okay, what is the binary of 1? 1. What is the binary of 2? Binary of 2 will be 0, 1. And here as we don't have any digits, so I'm going to add 0 here. And if you find out XOR, now tell me what is the XOR of 1 and 0, guys?
1,
1,
1. And 0 and 1 XOR is what?
1,
1 again.
1.
And if you convert this binary to the decimal, the result will be of what right here?
3.
3. So we knows that, okay, 1 XOR 2 is becomes what? 3. Now 3 and 7 I have to calculate. So binary of 3 I already have with me, that is 1, 1. Now I need to calculate the binary of 7. So binary of 7 will be like 2 plus 1 plus 4. Okay, 1 plus 2 plus 4. And here I'm going to add the 0. And now let us apply the AND operation. If I'm calculating AND 1 and 1, 1, 1 and 1, again 1, and 0 and 1, that is 0. So if you can see, that is a binary of 3 itself. Okay, 1 plus 2. So binary of 3. So the result of this is again what? 3 means entire value of C right here is set to the 3. Where? At this line of code. Okay, C equals to 3. We have this new value. That is why I got written in a box. Again, I need to calculate the value of A. That is also new for us. A equals to 11 plus C. What is the value of C? 3. So 11 plus 3 is what? 14. Now we have A as a 14. Okay. B doesn't change. B keep remains as 5 and C as a 3. So if I'm calculating the result of this, 19 plus 3 is what? 22, and the right answer is 22 from this question. And I hope with this you guys have understand how I can able to calculate the answer right at there. Yes, guys, please confirm. Is that clear with you?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The YouTube members, can you please confirm? Is that clear with you? All right. All right. Okay. Now, I think you guys can able to solve the next question, which is on the same. And I really want you to solve that question. Take the pen and paper and the code you are going to write. Okay, I will tell you the hack how you are supposed to be do that. You should not write that entire code first and do it like the same. While you writing the code, you just solve that pseudo code and then tell me what is the right answer from that. Okay, while writing itself, okay, don't put your all the efforts to write the code and then solve. While writing itself, you try to solve them and tell me what is the correct answer right at there. So here I am going to clear all this everything from the screen, and let me show you the next question, which is right at here. Okay, and this is also there in if. These are the options of that. So this question is on the screen, guys. I want you to solve on that and tell me what is the correct result of this question. Well, we have a result for that. Okay, 4 members has been solved and the answer is 18. And I guess everyone has returns with the same answers. Then I probably thought that this may be the result for it. YouTube students, can you please confirm what is your result for that? 18. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Now let us try one more question again right here. So here itself, let me get that question. Those who are again taking some time, I will suggest you to take the screenshots, or you can come to this link next day also. This link will be there live till your entire life. So if you want to revise with the content, you can just come back to this link and just check with the content. If that is fine, like you can able to get that questions on that particular time, you just pause it and try to solve. But right now, please get shifted to the next question, which is again from the level one. Here it is. Please solve. Okay, we have received from YouTube chat as the correct answer is C. I got received with 3 members, those returns with 20. Here in the Zoom call, can you guys please confirm? Yeah, yes. Is everyone returns with the same result, which means that must be the answer for these questions. Rest of the members, can you please confirm right here? What will be your answers on this call? Okay, okay, fine. Great. Okay, okay. That's nice to hear from you guys. So let us again try to solve the next question. So here it is. This is also comes in level one programming where they haven't given any decision control structure or what, a simple part of programs they have given, and you just needs to solve them in ascending order of executions and tell them what is the right answer for this question. So let me just think of in less time how many of you are going to be answered on it. I'm just waiting for your messages right here. Well, we have one result, that is 61 from Utkarsha. Okay. Only one guy till to the date, like till to this time, have answered. We got more than that, and everyone here in a Zoom call, they said 61. What about YouTube people? What is your answer, guys? Can you please confirm? 61. 49. How come 49? 61. Okay, okay. So here we are comes in a confusion around 69 and 41. Let us get that solved and then we will conclude what will be the final answer for this particular question. Now let us try to solve this question right here. So we have three variables. One is what PP, what is the value of PP is 15. What is the value of QQ? QQ is 17 and the RR is what 9. Okay, then at this two line of code, if you guys can see, the QQ is going to change, but whatever the QQ is updated here is not using in the second statement. So instead of calculating the QQ at this line, I can directly calculate this QQ and that becomes what 10 plus PP and the value of PP is 15. So the QQ is going to change from 17 to 25. 10 plus 15 is what? 75, right? Now the RR and QQ only going to change. The value of PP is keep remains the same in the addition. So RR, what is RR is going to check? I will tell you one single trick to get that understand. Okay, the XOR of similar number is always what? 0. Let us calculate the XOR of 5. 5 means what? 101. And if you are calculating the XOR of any similar number is always what? 0. 1 XOR 1. 1 XOR 1. Guys, what is binary? Tell me please. What is 1 XOR 1? Yes, what is it in binary? 0. In XOR, if you have same binary digit, it always returns with a 0. So 0 XOR 0, 0. 1 XOR 1, that is again 0 itself. So binary of same XOR calculation is 0. Then why I'm going to waste my efforts write it here? So RR value is what? 0. Okay. So I know the value of RR, that is fine, 0 with me. And now only QQ I have to calculate. Okay, RR is 0 means if I am going to get them add into my addition also, that doesn't even matter. Now QQ is going to calculate as PP. PP means what? Like 15 XOR 9. So this I need to calculate and plus the value of PP, that is 15. So let us calculate 15 XOR 9. So can you please anyone tell me what is the binary of 15? I guess I can write here. Yeah, please tell me.
1.
Yeah, can you tell me that once again, please?
4 times 1.
4 times 1. And what is the binary of 9? 8 plus 1. That is here. Is that correct? Can you please confirm?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let us perform the XOR operation. So similar means 0, different means 1, different means 1, similar means 0. Now let us convert them to the decimal. So here we have 2 raised to 1 and 2 raised to 2. So 2 raised to 1 is, what is 2 raised to 1 plus 2 raised to 2 guys? 4 plus 4 plus 2.
6.
That is what?
6.
6. What is the value of 15 XOR 9 is 6 plus 15, that becomes 21. And this is the updated value of what? QQ. Now, as I said, RR is 0. So if you take it in addition, doesn't concern. You have the value of PP. PP is what? 15 plus the QQ. What is QQ here? 21. So 15 plus 21. Okay, that is becomes what, I guess. What is the answer, guys? Tell me. What is the answer here? 15 plus 21.
36.
36. 36 or
36.
36 or
36,
36.
sir.
No. We made
Sir,
something.
RRG value,
Yes, tell me. RR what?
सर Q XOR Q केलं तर ते 0 येतं ना ब्रॅकेट मधलं पण
Oh,
त्याच्यासोबत
right,
अजून
right,
एकदा
right.
Q केलं ना तर
0
25
XOR
येते
that
सर
value we haven't calculated. Yep. Well, we have this 21 value of QQ. Yeah, I get it. In the RR, we haven't done that calculation. Okay. Till to the point we got calculated this 21 as value of QQ. Now I'm going to calculate this RR one more time. So that is what 0 XOR QQ, and the QQ value is 25. Okay, what is the binary of 25? Tell me, guys.
11001.
Double zero, sorry, double one, 001. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And zero means that number of times zero I'm going to write. Let me perform XOR. So this becomes what? 1. This becomes 0. This becomes 0. This become 1 and 1. So again, what is the binary of this? So if we can convert
25.
in a decimal, it's 25. So RR is
25
25, which means if you can add, okay, 36 plus 25, what is the answer, guys? Can you please confirm me that?
61.
61, and that is the final answer. Option A is the right from this question, guys. Those who says option B, you made somewhere in the mistake, please check with that properly. 61 is the right answer here. Okay, now let us get shuffled to the next question. So write it here. I'm going to scroll. Okay, now please solve this question. Again, level 1. Okay, we have result here by 5 members. Everyone replies with the 10. Okay, let us check here. Okay, in YouTube call also we have that 10 right at there. Well, as I know, you guys have already gone through with that in a sessions. Now it is much more important that in the current aspects, we have to just keep revise it and execute with that particular things so that we can able to crack with the Capgemini round. Now, I'm going to conclude the session with all this content today, but for tomorrow, I'm going to put you some part of assignments to get it performed. What I really want you guys to do so is level 2 and level 3, that is looping control structures and combinations of looping plus decision control structure. And these content you please check in your notes. In the phase one itself, I only taught you about all these things. So that content, you please make sure like you just get that notebook and just keep revise with that concept and come together. Tomorrow we will solve 7 questions from level 2 and level 3 in combine, and again 5 questions from the functional aspect, where we are having only the part of argumented function. We will discuss so much in details about recursive order, because recursive order are much more important than the other things. So that one particular part we are going to take it in a high consideration. So in that scenario, we will execute the pseudocode. And once we're done with the pseudocode, we will discuss that respective scenario of data structure questions. What kind of questions it will come, and the similar questions only we guys are going to help this out right at here. So tomorrow, as I said, level 2 and level 3 questions in a combine, you just check in your notebook. You may receive in the for loop of the Pythons and decision control structures too. You just keep them revised and come in a session. We will solve 7 and 5 questions from the functional itself. Is that so fine with you guys? Please confirm. Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So
Great, great, great. So let us meet tomorrow with the same time right here. You guys will receive the YouTube link before 20 or 15 minutes of session. And if you're new to our channel, please share, subscribe, and like these videos, whatever you are receiving with. And these videos will be keep live here in the YouTube. So if you want to revise in the night also, you can come to the channels and you can watch these videos, keep that revise. That is what the main motto. We have put all these classes live on YouTube. So wherever you guys are, if you want to revise at night or any odd timings, you can just come to our channel, get that videos. I will put them in a playlist as a Capgemini preparation. You just got to that playlist, and from there you can check every single videos right at there. So thanks for joining everyone. We are going to meet tomorrow with the same time.